We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store. Settling in now, Amed Rosario, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Amed Rosario becomes the first out of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Dominguez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
In there, and it's full 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now here's the pitch.
Michael Brantley.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And a curveball in for a strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and two.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier, and when you're trying to establish this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In now, Pete Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Gurriel over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is on the ground over to first, reined in, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Lopez, a former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's running, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The batter, #1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he popped him up. Reddick coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Not shortstop, Carlos.
A ball and no strikes.
Correa. 4-1, no strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Line toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And it's 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Pitch popped up, and Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman, Alex.
First pitch coming, here it is. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a liner, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Two and 2 the count. And now pitch on the way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Number 6.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1-1 the count now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Return throw is in time. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now in the box, Yordan Alvarez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
1-0 the count. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can a lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been...
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The third baseman, number 4.
At the plate, Jed Lowry, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Chopper right side of the infield. 1 there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. And so next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front. 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Harold Castro.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
First pitch on its way. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On the first, it's a double play as they're ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael.
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Alex Bregman will be next. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There goes Brantley. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yordan Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros plate. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So it was a strikeout swinging. Pete Alonso becomes the first out of the inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he misses 2-1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll return. Digging in now, George Springer will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready now, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He was a double play victim last time around. A ball and no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing. Now batting, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Left center, base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Like that pitch there, lefty-on-lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Count now a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hops this one up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning. Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
In the air to straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Up next to the bat.
Stepping up now, Jason Dominguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On a line to shortstop. Ryan Presley takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1 home. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Avilan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman number 2.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
0-1 the count. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him, and a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
And
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Barring any late, and he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left